Yes, it's your boy back once again with the Soundtrap course. Listen, guys, I want to show you how easy it is to record vocals in this thing. It is so easy. You don't need an expensive mic. You don't need like a whole soundproof studio. All you need is some inspiration and need a little bit of confidence and you can get cooking. Right, so just show you how easy it is, I'm going to start off with this song. It's called Dark. It was produced by Young Lenny. Let's get into it. Big up Lenny on that one. I feel like as a MC, I'm not really an MC, but you know, I've been on mics before and I feel like I enjoyed it. So I'm going to just use this as a guide track to show you guys what to do. So if you want to follow along with my screen, the first thing you need to do is add a new track. And the first option that comes up is the mic section. Now, there's a few things that you need to be aware of. First and foremost, you see this area here, you can see that my voice is activating this bar here. If you click this, it will choose where you want the mic to come from. So for example, it says here Apple microphone. If I want, I can just have my Apple phone here and I can rap into it and it records straight into Soundtrap. There will be some other options, but I've gone for the MacBook Pro microphone, which is built in. Now over here, you've got your effects. There are lots of different presets that you can just scroll through. I'm just gonna, let's see what we can go. Let's just go, keep it simple. Why not? All right, cool. So I'm going to enable that. There are some other options that you might want to be aware of. So if you have a look down there next to the metronome, there is a thing called counting. Now counting means when you press record, it's going to count you in. And sometimes I find that feature just a little bit annoying. I think the best thing you can do is just turn it off, unless you want to record right at the beginning of the track. But if you're recording, you know, where you know you're going to record, just turn that feature off and just keep it moving. So I know that I'm going to come in around about bar 13. So I'm going to drop the cursor around bar 8 and then I'm going to start recording. So I'm just going to drop this down. Now, there's a few things to be aware of. If you don't want to hear yourself record, you can mute this track and then you can hit record. I prefer that. You might want to hear yourself, but I personally don't want to hear myself. And this is another reason why I've got headphones on. I don't want to be playing the music out of the laptop and then recording into it, because when I actually record it, I'm going to be recording 2 layers, the song and the vocal. And for music production, you want to have the vocal separate from the song so you can basically work on just the vocal to make it as professional as possible. So I'm going to just hit record and I'm going to wait for my drop. Okay, yeah. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. Simple, right? I don't want to be here all day waxing lyrical. I just want to show you Wagwan. So I untick this record button because that means I don't want to record anymore, and I untick the mute button. Let's basically chop that down and let's have a listen from here. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. Simple, right? Cool. So yeah, there's quite a lot of, so over here, you can see there's a bit of delay. So let me just turn the delay off and let me just see how it sounds. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. So as you can see, if I add delay, you're gonna get this effect. Have a listen to this. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. Reverb is gonna sound like this. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. But you know what? I just want it clean. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. There you go. Now I'm gonna add another layer and just see what happens. Maybe if I can do some ad-libs. Let's go. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. So nice and simple. Let's just take the record function off, and then let's just get something on it. Chilling in Soundtrap. Let's have a listen to I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. Yes, you could do like that. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. Yeah, so we're just blending that in. Chilling in Soundtrap, I'm a bust a rap, freestyling, and it sounds fat. And that's it. Listen, I could obviously spend a bit more time choosing the sound effects that I want, going through the effects here and, really sort of dialing in those effects. But that's not what we're here to do today. What we're here to do is just show you how to get started. I'm always available if people want to talk specifically about vocal chains. That's been my bread and butter for a long time. I feel like I can definitely help people. But for now, get a beat, find a little section of a song, and just record yourself, and then do another layer underneath it and create a little bit of vibe. Respect.